there is almost no resemblance between these two characters. They look almost nothing alike. They look like they're from completely different games. If you see this, you do not think Blade and Soul. If you see this, admittedly, you do not think Blade and Soul either, but you would not think that these are from the same game at all. No way. NCSoft have done it. They've successfully announced the release date for Blade and Soul 2, the critically acclaimed successor to one of the greatest free-to-play MMORPGs on PC. And you know what makes this news even better? This game was developed specifically for mobile devices in mind. Yeah, wrap your head around that. So, NCSoft have announced that the game Blade and Soul 2 is launching in South Korea on August 26, 2021. And they have released several different videos advertising the game, which is going to be cross-platform via their new Purple platform on mobile and PC. We're going to go ahead right now and take a look at that. But before we do, I do want to preface this by stating, I do not think this is going to be very good. I do not think this is going to look very good. I think NCSoft is a garbage publisher, is a garbage developer, and I think that this is going to further be proof of that. And the fact that they are completely disconnected from their player base, because this is not what any Blade and Soul player wanted. Now, these 3 videos in specific were all uploaded to the MMO Culture channel. I know that they are readily available elsewhere, but at the same time, this was the easiest way for me to get to them. And that looks nothing like a Blade and Soul character. I mean, like, admittedly, he does look very, very cool. There's no way the game looks like this in-game, though. Wow, she looks insane. She kind of looks like the character model from something like Project Ragnarok. While she does look absolutely incredible, this looks nothing like Blade and Soul at all. And her movements don't even look like something you'd find within the game itself. See, I feel like if they were gonna make a Blade and Soul 2 for PC, that would be really cool. Here is a race trailer. There are only 3 races, the Jin, the Gon, and the Lin, currently available. See, this looks a lot, you can tell that this is much closer to the in-game graphics for the character model. How is this a customization preview when it shows that the characters look like this, and then you get in-game and they look like that? There is almost no resemblance between these two characters. They look almost nothing alike. They look like they're from completely different games. If you see this, you do not think Blade and Soul. If you see this, admittedly, you do not think Blade and Soul either, but you would not think that these are from the same game at all. No way. That is just misleading and absolutely crazy. So they're the Jin. And I guess there's no music for this. They look really cool. They really do. They look good. Still don't really look or feel like Blade and Soul. Not even the little Lin look like the Lin from Blade and Soul. I don't know. I don't like it. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I do not like it. And then we have the costume preview trailer. Is it just gonna be them spinning around, showcasing various different costumes? So at least they keep the costumes looking unique and different for each race, which is cool. Costumes look pretty cool. They do. But the outfits in Blade and Soul have always looked incredible. You know, it's never been up for discussion. Not nearly as revealing outfits though for the females. I'm surprised. They also kind of don't look drastically different as I would have expected them to. Or do they look different at all? Hold on. Let's see. That is the front of the Jin. Let's check the front of the gun here. I think the outfits are the same, aren't they? Well, that's kind of disappointing. Wow. Yeah. This is very disappointing. I mean, I like that outfit. That outfit does look pretty good, but there's just a lot less, I don't know, like, focus on the aesthetic appeal of, you know, the characters' bodies, which were always a major part of Blade and Soul. We're also a major part of Terra as well, and pretty much all South Korean games, even Black Desert, Astelia, like, Riders of Icarus. But, again, this character right here, like, even the male, it's showing us that this is what the males look like in-game. This is the kind of customization you're going to have over your male, when the reality of it is, this is what the male looks like. They are not even remotely close. Not only do the faces look completely different, but even the textures for the hairstyles are different. This is, I get it. I get it. This is a trashy mobile game, but this is the Blade and Soul IP that we're talking about here. You cannot push out trailers for a game that are this misleading and hope to promote hype. I mean, let's see if they actually have, oh hey, look what's out there. Let's see, let's take a look here. So they got 2 trailers for Blade and, oh my god, look at the dislike ratios on these. Holy, okay, let's go ahead and open these in a new tab. The dislike ratio for this is astronomical. Oh my god, how do you get 1.2 million views but only 400 likes? I guess they probably embedded this somewhere, but the amount of dislikes you get for a video, like, I mean, come on. And then, like, that is a crazy amount of dislikes. Evidently, if your videos are receiving that many dislikes, clearly you are doing something very, very wrong. And NCSoft are just being NCSoft, right? They're like, hey, we have this really popular IP, or an IP that was popular once upon a time. Let's go ahead, turn it into a mobile game. Let's try and milk the player base for as much money as we possibly can. And yeah, prove to everyone how much of a garbage, scummy developer and publisher we are. Just like they kind of did with Ion Classic, which was a massive letdown. Now, yeah, that was kind of exciting to see, right? We got a completely misleading trailer. We got a sequel to a popular, really well done action MMO for PC that is coming to mobile devices. And yeah, so at the end of the day, thanks NCSoft for proving the kind of developer and publisher that you are, and for once again showing how absolutely disconnected from your community and your player base you are. I do not ever wish ill on any well, okay, maybe Arcade and Gamigo, but typically I don't ever wish ill on an MMO because, I mean, I'm an avid fan of the genre, but I cannot wait to see Blade and Soul 2 crash and burn.
Someday soon, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh,